Alrighty, let's double check to make sure everything's set up. And it looks like we might be ready to go. Just doing a quick triple check, making sure my things are running fine. My internet died the moment before I started the stream. Hey, thanks a ton for the sub, Alico. Hope the stream goes well, and thanks for joining us the other day. No problem, my guy. Thanks a ton for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, we are ready to start. My bitrate stabilized. We are good to go. And Nova Drift hates it when I alt-tab. I don't really have an idea of what kind of build I'm going to be trying, but we're going to see. I haven't done salvo in a while. Deploy a salvo of wild heat-seeking missiles that explode in a small blast radius. When you're not firing, stockpiles 4 missiles every 0.5 second interval, diminishing returns as your stockpile becomes larger. Modifies to projectile count, affects stocked missiles, modifies to rate of fire, affect the interval duration, and it shoots every stockpiled missile at a time. So I want to not fire my weapon as long as possible and then just release one giant burst. It's a very odd weapon. It's kind of rough to use sometimes, though. What shield do I want? Aim's interesting just for the extra stats, but I might need something more durable. Reflect's pretty goofy. Orbital's okay, but I'm not gonna grab it. Yeah, let's go with Reflect. The shield radius for Reflect is actually very good by default. The radius around the Reflect shield just pretty much dictates how far away reflected projectiles will specifically target an enemy. Alright. Battery's really interesting. We're going to be fighting against that rate of fire downgrade, though, but I think I have to try it. I can't take Courser, even though it's essentially the same thing in a different flavor, because it reduces the blast radius. So, do we want generally lower weapon damage or faster stockpiles? I think generally better weapons is what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for targeting and guidance right away. Why not? Let's make sure as many missiles hit as possible. I'm not used to using this body, so I'm probably going to die pretty fast. I'm not used to the reduced speed and increased friction. I'm definitely going to want to get Warp Strike on this run. Having my missiles be able to cross back to get the enemies would be very nice. This guy has damage resistance, which can make him a bit of a pain. Oh, come on. Let's see. Death Blossom's real interesting, but I might end up getting rid of my shield, so I'm not going to take it. Volley is just good. Increased stockpile rate is very nice. And I don't have to try to dodge those guys with this shield. At least when I'm full. Rate of fire, definitely. Let's get those missiles stockpiling faster. It's a weapon that takes a long time to get used to using, but damn if it's not satisfying. Our goal is essentially to eventually be able to clear the entire map with one barrage and get that barrage back at a decent rate. Obviously, larger enemies are going to take a lot more effort, but still. Just finishing off larger enemies with this can be so painful sometimes. I really want convergence, but I'm not sure if I should take it. I might end up grabbing it later, but I'm looking for improved thrusters because unlocking Blink will give us access to the Warp Strike mod. Having my missiles be able to circle back around once when they get half wasted on a target would be very nice. And I'm getting very unlucky with my early game boss rolls. I want lots of enemies, I don't want one big guy. Just actually killing the boss can be painful, because, like, you can get rid of their main chunk of health so fast, but then you gotta wait for ages for, like, the last quarter. There is a hole that's kind of made for using missiles, and that'd be Spectre, I think. They turn invisible the longer you stay still, which can be real helpful when you're trying to charge up a large barrage. I think I'm going to have to take Convergence just for the extra projectiles, because that'll increase the rate that we stockpile at, essentially. I would very much like Magnitude. Yeah, I think I've got to take it. Just generally better projectile stats. Alrighty. I 100% want Splinter. That fire rate downgrade hurts, but having my missiles split into more missiles is amazing. Gonna reroll, grab Blink now. I will 100% take Grandeur. That was 2 free level ups, and I just wasted one of them. Joy. Alrighty. And there we have Warp Strike. We get hurt when we warp across the screen, but our projectiles will screen wrap once. Pretty much doubling our attack efficiency. Let's see. That's just more missiles. Hell yeah. I don't care about spreading these things. Oh boy. And I wasted all my missiles to test before this guy came out, so we're gonna have to kind of sit for a little bit. The Swarm. I do good damage, but I can't exactly target his weak spots. We got pretty lucky on that attack pattern. Alrighty. Dreadnought down. Mastery's pretty good. Let's see what this would even do for us. That would be less projectile spread, more weapon damage, and projectile size. Huh. All body gears and powers are improved by 10%. Is that all of them still get Space Invader vibes? That's the point. Now, does this affect all of my stats separately? Or does, like, adds 10% to each stat? Or does it add 10% across the stats? Let's actually check. My... Where is it? Size modifier, that's my whole shot size. I need the projectile size. Oh no, that's the... These are the modifiers for my... projectiles, I think. So my projectile size is at 138%. If we take this mod, they should be at 148. Which it wasn't. Which it didn't do, so it probably splits it across it. Or no, it increased the percentage by a percentage. That's weird. Okay, I think I understand that mod. For science. Calibrate's good. It lets essentially the first few missiles of our barrage be superpowered the longer we don't fire. We shall become the swarm. Not quite a swarm of bees. Just a swarm of missiles this time. Having a mild amount of burn damage ain't awful. Huh. I haven't used the reflex shield in way too long, because it's pretty fun to use. Just kind of end up accidentally killing enemies. I've been using Siphon too much. Definitely want blast radius, that's nice. My missiles didn't do a great job of tracking there, but you know that's fine. I stock them up pretty fast now. I stocked like 11 missiles at a time, that's nice. Alright. I want Fusillade, but I don't want to take Focus Fire. I do not care about my weapon spread. I will definitely take a free 15% blast radius up. Reverse blast radius might cause the missiles to suck enemies closer into the impact site. Yup, that looks like what it does. That just seems good, I'm not gonna lie. Spontaneous Generation's nice, but I'm gonna take Charge Shot. That'll buff our entire volley to a very nice degree. Of course, we're reducing our movement speed while we are charging, but it is very worth it. Increases all of our projectile stats while we're charging. Hi there, Scion. You used to be my least favorite boss, but then they added the Crucible. I forget, does Scion even have an alternate boss currently? I think they're one of the few bosses that might not. Because there's an alternate one for the space station, there's an alt for the starter boss, there's an alt for the Wave 100 boss. Unless the Crucible is an alt for the Wave 80 boss, I don't know exactly where it fits in. Alright. Super Mod Mastery's pretty nice. It's just a kind of nice upgrade, it's not great. Burst Fire. Burst Fire doesn't apply to our weapon, but that juicy 20% rate of fire does. Which means we stockpile missiles faster. I was hoping to ricochet that back at them, which did not work for me. Because one of those projectiles were piercing. I should probably end up picking up some survivability or regen soon. I've currently only grabbed weapon upgrades, really. Oh, this fuselage. I have to take it. Theoretically, we just doubled how fast we stockpile missiles. May the swarm continue. One thing that is really nice about the battery is it gets, what, a 75 hull bonus, which is insane. Let's check. A 25 hull bonus. That's still pretty damn good. Extra quarter of health than ships typically get. Oh. Ricocheting cluster rockets that home in? Hell yeah. It'll reduce the rate at which we stockpile, but that just sounds goofy. It is very goofy. Alright, grabbing that regen now. I want to be careful about getting rid of the mine deployers on this guy's back, because he just turns into a bullet hell once they're gone. But we killed him pretty fast, so we're fine. You know, I'll just let them both shoot at me. If the projectiles ricochet, we're in good shape. I was going to say I might want to grab a thrust upgrade, but no, I need to find something that reduces my friction. Because I pretty much already grabbed most of the thrust related upgrades. This streamline, but I don't know if I want to take that reduced maximum hull. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to take reduced crash knockback resistance. That's how you die. Getting knocked back into the same ramming unit over and over again is my most common way of dying. Okay. Getting an ally and going for the interceptor would be interesting, but I don't know if I want to add those mods to the weapon pool. I guess I'll take mastery. Honestly, I might end up taking defensive drones just because some external shielding essentially would be very nice and go a long way for my survivability. Sure, constant DPS from the assault drones would be decent, but I don't want to spec too deeply into drones, so I'll end up taking defensive drones. And maybe interceptor ally. Guardian ally would work too, but an interceptor ally gives me the potential of more homing ricochet missiles. Wave 100. we get? Oh, bravado. Oh boy. That's so tempting. But no, I won't. I'll reroll until I see drones or something else. I'll take Warpath. Pretty much getting rewarded with more missiles for killing enemies will be nice. Alright. Bosses are still a bit sketchy for us, but I don't think that's really going to change with this build. Unless we get a Guardian ally to distract bosses, now that's an idea. Because the Guardian ally has a tree that allows it to be a decoy for enemies. And that would give me essentially just a tiny bit more time to build up missiles. I will take drones for now, though. We got our gun essentially scaled as much as we can through normal means. So I'm going to start speccing into drones and some defensive stats. The cluster missiles are so good. Just hear the constant snap, crackle, pop in the background. Well, I suppose it really isn't the background anymore when it's at this scale. It's the only thing you get to hear. As always, let me know about any audio balance issues, and I'll try to fix it. Concentrated Blast is pretty interesting. Ooh. If it wasn't for that last bit of antimatter rounds, I would love to take it. I think I'll take Rupture, though. Just further increase our extreme crowd control. No, I'll reroll. Arc Barrier, yes please. Stops any enemy, well, not enemy projectiles, just projectiles in general from going through the drones. And I think that includes laser beams too, but they will probably just kill my drones so fast I won't notice. Fear the swarm. Alright, Wave 80 Man's here again. Man, he's got a couple of friends. Joke's on you, I got a few drones in my spare time too. Well, that was certainly effective. But he dropped like only 2 EXP orbs for some reason. Sadly have to kind of waste a burst to clear all those asteroids. But we stockpile fast enough anyway. I guess I'll take Elegant Construction. It's not bad. If drones create an armor fragment when they are destroyed is a very nice mod. Pretty much means if I'm getting pelted by projectiles and one of my drones died, I'm less likely to die from it. Ow. There's some mods related to charge shot. Let me see. Infuse would definitely be cool. There's Rancor, charge shot, and absorption. Let's see. I have adaptive armor. I forget exactly where absorption is. I'm pretty sure Rancor is like charge faster when your shields take damage and gain a higher charge. Okay. Shield cooldown is how I get discharged, so I'm going to start working my way towards that. Getting my cluster missiles to also electrify enemies nearby and burn them sounds very goofy. Alright, good. I killed that shield bot in time. I gotta start being more careful about taking hits. No, don't steal my XP. Ah, cool, I got it. Sure, I'll take another rank of grandeur. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to 2 level ups. I mean, definitely not a good idea when I already have increased friction, but, you know, more level ups. I guess I'll grab Grace Protocol. I do not want flash shielding, I want volatile shields. I guess I'll just grab shield durability for now. Or do I grab regenerative shields? I think I'll grab regen shields. More useful to me immediately, I feel like. Now, of course, regen scales with your the shield regeneration mod scales with your max amount of shield. So, ideally, I want both of the modifiers. Oh boy, I gotta try to get behind this guy. We are gonna be charging his attack up real fast, but you know, he's gonna die pretty fast too. Try not to shoot challenge impossible. Okay, I'm not a big fan of Adrenal Module, especially not when we are focusing pretty heavily on shields right now. I really do not want Focus Fire. And I don't want to pick up any of the Specialist mods. I'm gonna wait a little bit and hope a cargo train comes sometime soon. Oh boy. That's a lot of purple cluster bombs. Only I'm allowed to use the cluster bombs. Still don't have a reroll. I love that that one barrage of missiles just cleared out like 3 waves for us immediately. This build is going surprisingly well. Watch it spawn on like 3 Seraphs on me now. Okay, I still don't have another reroll, but I guess I'll hit Adrenal Module. I will gladly take shield durability. I don't want to spend an entire barrage on this one little guy. So I'm trying to get him to just run into my burning trail. Just the absolute wonderful cacophony of explosions. We already got past wave 100, so the build's definitely successful, but like, it's definitely a lot more successful than I thought it was going to be. Barrier is interesting. I'll just take Rupture, though. Oh, boy. Oh, thanks, game. I thought I was, gonna have to actually deal with that for a moment. It's repaying me back for all the times it's, like, hit me into a ramming enemy with a comet. Never mind. Now it's paying me back for thinking I would receive some semblance of mercy. And I got killed by one of the lingering projectiles. Build worked pretty well. And I accidentally clicked out of the window. Fantastic. Yeah, nowhere near even our bottom score, but technically our bottom score has mods that aren't still in the game. I want to try a shield build. I heard that the, Guardian? No, it's not the Guardian. The Sentinel body got buffed in the last patch before this one. So, I want to try it. The Sentinel is related to shield upgrades. Let's see, I'm taking Siphon because that is essentially necessary for this build. Gives us a consistent way of dealing damage even once we get rid of our weapon. Sentinel. Better shield stats, worse rate of fire. Standard thrust and hull amounts. Wave 20. Spitfire. I'm already noticing the increased shield power from this. Just my Siphon's actually doing damage, it's weird. That guy has a laser now? Or thermal lance? That's different. I'm glad to see that he got 2 new attacks. Okay, upgrades. Shield durability. Shield cooldown. Reflective shields. I will 100% take a challenge. Sends in a well, not overpowered, but like a enemy with really boosted stats, but it gives me a level up and a power up when it dies. Alrighty, Orb of Discord is a 100% tag on this one. Gives us another source of passive damage that we can rely on. Alrighty, I do not care about magnitude. Maelstrom. While your shield protects you, warp projectiles and enemies around you. Interesting. This is the first time I've managed to get that upgrade while I'm actually going for a shield build, so this will be fun. I really want to see shield effect radius, so I'm going to re-roll until I get that. There we go. More shield effect radius and power. Making my shield regen from siphoning enemies even more, and just dealing more damage in general. Alright. It's not under that tree. Which one is it through? I'm definitely taking regen no matter what. That's pretty much a must. The only real downside of Siphon is that as an aura shield it doesn't do damage to asteroids, but it's really not that much of a downside. Alright. I'm going to end up taking Omni Shield, but I'm looking for a different mod first. Where is it? I don't know which tree it's underneath. I'll just take Volatile Shields for now. I will take Efficiency because I plan to not be firing my gun at all in the future, so that's just a flat 20% regen. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I accidentally grabbed the right thing anyway. If your maximum hull is greater than your maximum shields, convert 30% of it into your maximum shields into maximum hull, or vice versa. Currently, our shields are bigger than our hulls, so we are going to be converting hull into more shields. We don't even have Omni Shield yet, and our shield bar is looking pretty nice. Okay. I don't want improved thrusters yet. I will take energized shields. It reduces my weapon stats, but like I said, we're not going to be using those. Eventually. Oh boy. We need to panic a little bit. Banish all tier 1 mods currently offered to you. A core shielding's too valuable to get. Ah, come on! One random little off-screen projectile. Ah, that sucks. What now? I'd like to try for like a single shot railgun. Yeah, I think I'll actually start working on that. Okay, and we got like the worst start possible for this weapon, or any weapon for that matter, because it's bullcrap. What are you expected to do? If you get unlucky enough, you don't even have your weapon by now. Okay, I'm too speedy. After the last couple of runs, I am not used to having this velocity. Alright, we are going to want the assault body because it essentially has a chance to crit. And let's see... magnitude. It's gonna be an absolute pain to gather all of these boxes. If they didn't just all float off screen by now, anyway. Okay. Payload unlocks the mods I'm looking for. I will gladly take Charge Shot. Come on, die. Thank you. Broke my freaking shield on a cargo crate. I will take rate of fire. Orb of Discord's nice, but I just need more raw damage on my weapon right now. Like that, for example. We're getting the big numbers, but we're probably going to end up dying to something stupid pretty fast. I will take Blast Radius. It is required for one of the mods I need to go for. This wave is an absolute frickin' atrocity for that weapon. Yup. Let's try that again. And we got the exact same starting wave again. Wow, thanks a ton, game, for this totally fair and balanced start. Okay, I'm just gonna take Siphon this time because I needed to have something that can deal with these little rats. As much as I would like to not just be the color blue for once, it is too worth it to be using Siphon. If you're wondering why I didn't take fire rate there, it's because the railgun's damage directly scales with its projectile velocity. The faster the projectile moves, the better damage it deals. Yep. I got too greedy. But I'm still alive. Alright. I will take payload, I guess. This guy's front armor is pretty obnoxious. There we go. I kind of hate that the way to build the railgun is to turn it into a, like, triple shot machine gun, essentially. Oh, hey, welcome on in, Moby. How's things going? You'd think that a railgun would encourage you to make one big projectile that could pierce through enemies or just do a massive amount of damage, but no. Best way to build it is to just shoot fast. Alright. I will take the challenging encounter, blast radius. I don't need high explosive. Let's see. Who is he? Who is whom? Oh boy. I mean, that blast radius upgrade kind of goes crazy on the railgun, apparently. That's a pretty good blast radius. And when I get a crit, it's doubled in size. I even took the reduced blast radius mod. Wait a minute. That's crazy. Polar version's interesting, but I don't want a polar aiming enemy towards me, so I can't take it. I will, however, gladly take antimatter rounds. More projectile damage, but it does a very small amount of self-damage to me. Hey, welcome on in, Septua. How are things going? Boop. I mean, I kind of hope I don't get booped in this game. I'd probably explode with my low health. Enjoying the update? Yeah, it's pretty good. Alternate bosses are fun to fight. Even though most of them only show up on the Nemesis difficulty modifier, I feel like they're easier to some degree. Let's see. Need to play this game again. It's been a while. It is a fantastic game. I saw on the postings about a price increase. I need to check the price increase so I know how often to recommend it to people. I need to get regen. Used to play off-stream a bunch? Yeah. I play this off-stream, man. On-stream, it's just so good. I can just go complete brain-off mode when I'm off-stream, but when I'm on-stream, I try to go for some of the goofier builds. Incendiary Strike's interesting. I don't know if I actually care, though. I'm gonna go for improved thrusters, because the chance to unlock a screen wrap is pretty nice. Have I dabbled into Brotato? I have the game, but it feels a bit unbalanced. I get that that's kind of the point of a Vampire Survivors adjacent game, but the damage numbers the enemies deal is not okay for me to enjoy it. And I can't make myself just play in a lower difficulty. Alright. Calibrate's interesting, but I think we're still firing our weapon too often for it to be useful. Let me double check what is required for single shot. Singular Strike requires payload and Juggernaut. Okay, I need to grab a health upgrade. Skirmish is interesting just because I can get enemies to take more damage for the first time I hit them. I do need to pump up my regen though. Which, honestly, getting more hull is a good way to start on that. Let's see. Oh my word, I'm so dumb. I completely didn't notice those landmines. This is probably the last run I'm going to end up doing before swapping to a different roguelike. Finally defeated Quiet in Metal Gear Solid 5 on high complexity. Nice. Alright. Railgun. Nice. And let me give you a shout out before I forget, Sep. Septua primarily does MechWarrior Online, but I've seen him do a few other pretty cool collabs. Yeah, y'all should definitely go check him out. He's a pretty fun watch. Whoops. Always forget that. The game hates me alt-tabbing in and out. I haven't even grabbed a shield upgrade yet, and they're sending this crap at me. Getting very unlucky with my starting waves. Okay. I might want to just give up on going the assault body, but the chance to crit is just too good. Yeah, that run was just kind of fricked. That was not a doable starting wave for a railgun with no upgrades. My brain was still fired to shoot the railgun, so I just shot one shot initially. Huh. What has the most flat shields? I'm not a big fan of Orbital. I'll just go for Siphon again. I want this build to work. Alright. Very nice of them to line up for me. Aiming. Aiming. If anybody's wondering what the soundtrack in the background is from, it is from another indie roguelike called RoboQuest. It is extremely different from this one, but it's still pretty fun. And by pretty different, I mean different in pretty much every possible way. It's a first-person shooter. Mech Warrior. Haven't heard about it. It is an interesting game. I haven't actually played any of the games myself, but from what I've seen, the community is pretty awesome. I mainly ended up hearing about it myself because when Cosmeteer first came out, a lot of the MechWarrior streamers were streaming it. And by a lot of, I mean I just watch Wobble Wobble Lamb a lot. I still lurk for him. He does good stuff too. I have not been paying attention. I have 7 unused upgrades. I just got shifted into commentary mode. I don't care about high explosive for once. I will gladly take regen. I need to grab payload. Oh boy. I always forget that the elite Firefly variants have a thermal lance. Some years ago you were playing War Robots on your phone. I think it's sort of like a deeper version of that. I might be getting this very wrong, but I'm pretty sure the MechWarrior is set in the Battletech universe tabletop game. Yeah. It's basically a first-person PvP simulator where you pilot a giant mech. Yup. I think they have some PvE games, right? Like, that's what MechWarrior 5 is. And I know Battletech is PvE. I don't know if it has multiplayer. I want to try the games, but they are definitely not a priority for me to grab. Especially as multiplayer-focused games. I just can't do PvP anymore. I'm too inconsistent. I only really enjoy PvP if it's against my immediate friend group. And back in the old days when I only had a limited amount of screen time a day, I would enjoy TF2 pubs. You are correct, and yes, Battletech does have a multiplayer mode. Ooh. But it's not been played. People are more into modded Battletech, Roguelike, BTA, Battletech Advanced, I assume, etc. Yeah. Especially with a game that seems as mechanically in-depth as that, modding is where it's at, I assume. This is very risky, but the risk paid off. Time for me to go. Have a good one. Say hello to James if he streams. Thanks a ton for stopping by, Moby. Let's see. I need to let my shield regen for a moment. Let's see. Concentrated blast. I let myself build up a ton of upgrades again. I don't really care about calibrate. Efficiency's interesting, but I don't think I'm going to end up grabbing it. There's antimatter rounds. Rupture would be helpful, but I don't want it that badly. I'll gladly take Warpath and Incendiary Strike. I don't know if I want rapid reconstruction, but I'm definitely grabbing the hull upgrade. Grab the absorption and force armor. Hell yeah. And I need to grab Juggernaut. Volley or Orb of Discord? I think I'll grab Volley. I know I said I want to focus on getting one big projectile, but getting multiple projectiles is the first step of that, oddly enough. Alright, let's see if we get it. Nope, we have not gotten it just yet. I'm looking for Singularity Strike, which merges all of my projectiles into one large one. I do not want homing. I don't know if I'll want to take Regenerative Shield, so I'll hit it with a reroll. Singular Strike, there it is. That is a very large blast radius. I see you. Okay, I thought he was going to Thermal Lance me for a moment. Now he's going to try it. We have achieved the big bullet. Big number funny. I might try to go for Infuse in this build. Because Infuse, the electricity that an Infuse shot shoots out scales with how low your fire rate is and how big the projectile is, I'm pretty sure. So that'd just be interesting to see. So I'm going to try to roll this until I get shield cooldown. That is discharge, yep. The knockback on those little side boys is pretty impressive. Those dudes are just straight up invincible when they enter the map. It can be pretty annoying. And we gotta deal with the big man. Which sucks because I'm a single target man. Come on. At least the shots can over-penetrate if they kill the first target. Okay, these guys are quite a bit weaker than the other ones he had. That works out pretty nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that with a reroll. Kinetic Boost doesn't do anything useful for us. I will take Fusillade just because one bigger projectile. We're still merging. You gonna summon more ads, or you just gonna sit there and let me shoot you? There you go. I think I killed one of his other phases too fast, so he was still on cooldown for his other abilities. Okay, I don't think Focus Fire does anything for me. I will gladly take Deadly Wake, actually. I want to start working my way to screen wrapping projectiles. Or at the very least, I would like to pick up Blink anyway. It's just always nice to have. Actually having to aim after that missile run we had earlier feels very strange. This is not a fire and forget weapon. Ah, dang. I was hoping to see volatile shields there. Alright, Blink. I'm pretty happy to pick Blink up. Essentially giving us a little dodge roll is very nice. Let's not die the exact same time we did, the exact same way we did the other time. Landmines are scary when you only have like one survivability upgrade. Okay, Singularity. Hopefully it doesn't get too much of our XP. I managed to salvage most of it. We should be good. I'll grab Polar Inversion, I guess. I don't feel like waiting for a reroll. An extra blast radius could be pretty goofy. Yep, extra blast radius is nice and goofy. I don't like that it pulls the enemies towards me now, though. Wave 80. He is very on fire. He's gonna shoot lasers like that at me? I'll just sit here and shoot your center, yeah. I'm cool with that. Never mind, he is the bullet hell now. Okay, we got him. I think the way he works is he has bullet damage resistance, but the more pieces you strip off of him, the lower his damage resistances get. Okay. Mastery is interesting. Yeah, I'll grab it. We are maintaining a surprisingly high fire rate for a build. We have just turned ourselves into a DMR, essentially. Designated Marksman Railgun. Singularity detected. Fun, fun. No, my XP. No. No. Alright, we do have Warp Strike available, but honestly, I'm not gonna take it. Still haven't seen Volatile Shield, so that sucks. Okay, we do pretty okay damage. But I feel like we're not scaling quite enough. I need to find something else. some other mod tree that's going to majorly improve this, because I've already taken pretty much all of the weapon upgrades. I know I'm trying to get the infused projectiles, but I'm not managing to find the volatile shields mod that I need to unlock that. Alright, I will take Grandeur. There's volatile shields. There's Rancor. Less thrust while charging. While charging my weapon, damage I take increases the charge. I don't think so. No. Propulsive munitions would be pretty funny. 180 degrees to my weapon firing angle, better damage and projectile size, but weapon recoil. Huh. That would be really dumb. No. Alright, burst shot's pretty nice. $21,000 damage on that first shot. Amazing. Oh god. And that did no damage because he has insane armor. I gotta hit him in his head to actually do much. And yeah, that was a pretty good amount. He's taking 7,000 burn damage. Bad time to start charging my weapon. So yay, single shot railgun successful. We made it past wave 100. Oh boy. Splinter's interesting. I don't know if I can take more rate of fire down though. I guess I'll take Calibrate. Just more projectile damage and speed. Picking up landmines might not be a bad idea. Mainly because just something I can drop behind me to quickly get rid of a bunch of swarming enemies would be pretty nice. I think I'm going to try to wait till I find a reroll right now. I was really hoping I'd hit one of the shield gens right there. These waves really suck for me. Just a bunch of medium enemies around the edges of the map. Of course, they don't even have the courtesy time to save for Atraxia. You know, that's not a bad idea. I got very lucky with that comet formation. Also, welcome on in, Ponchenko? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah. I guess either wait until I get a reroll or save for Atraxia. I know there's a better way to build the railgun, but I am being very stubborn and I want one big projectile, essentially. Which honestly is kind of challenging to pull off, but it's pretty fun. No, thank you. I do not want little rats on me. That works. Okay, then. Gotta love the big shots. Big number funny. I like burst fire, wild mods, and guidance for single railguns personally, but I'm a controller gamer, so meh. Honestly, I feel like this game's meant to be played on controller, but like I said, I'm just being stubborn. It definitely could be a bit easier to aim on computer, but screen wrapping's kind of a pain. I just haven't taken guidance because it's screwed me over with projectile penetrations too often. Oh boy. Let's get rid of the saturation. Oh no. I do not like this a ton. No! Stop sending rats after me! We're rats. We're rats. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Aiming weapons is so much easier with a mouse, but I feel like the ship controller feels better with a... But I feel ship controls feel better on a controller, and my hands hurt in my old age, so it's easier on me. Yeah, boy. This is one of the few, like, arcadey style games that I see either control setting being fully viable without too many downsides. And controllers being more ergonomic is always good. Now, I'm about to do something stupid. Never mind then. I've never killed one of those guys from the front before. Let's see. Oh boy. Well, I got those 5 upgrades stockpiled now. Reroll. I didn't see it. Rip. With PC, to some degree, I constantly forget that my ship still has a native rotation speed. So when I'm shooting a burst fire weapon, I can't just flick my wrist to try and get all 3 shots perfectly lined up. Just not the purple bubble shield specifically. With enough projectile speed, railgun just kill through most shields just fine. Awesome. With the exception of the mine layers bubble shields, or the, shield gens. I don't know what the shield deploy dudes are called. There's too many possible names for them. I should look it up on the wiki. Oh, that went pretty well. Okay, you're coming in with a bunch of allies pre-spawned in, but apparently that doesn't matter. Random crits are fair and balanced. I know I need to grab Artraxia, but if I see Evolutionary Niche, I am snapping that up immediately. Oh, that could have been very bad. Yeah, the shield deployers put on things, they're really annoying. I don't mind them too much because I can normally get to the shield deployer before anything happens, but I mind the, like, warping railgunners entering the screen with, like, 3 full seconds of invincibility. But yeah, you can get kind of unlucky with shields, especially if you're doing a drone build. Gotta love big number funny. It's gonna let my shield do the work here. I'm a Halo shield enjoyer. Those shields are weak against damage over time. I need to try Halo some more. With the Halo shield, I actually play Halo too. I managed to get a drone Apex machinery build working with it. Halo for the win! Yeah, boy. Cloaking body and Halo shield is pretty great these days. Oh, now that's an idea. I've only used the Spectre on a salvo build. Gotta love it when things line up just right. Minion Masters here. I know he's called something different. Throwing some discharge, which won't disable the cloaking, and apotheosis, which you can pretty much AFK while zapping the screen. Nice. Apotheosis is a very weird mod. I've only successfully pulled it off 3 or 4 times, but it's so good when you get it to work. I just managed to break my 2 million high score with this update. So I'm happy about that, but I'm curious what other cheese I can pull off. I had this absolutely crackheaded idea of grabbing Last Stand and then killing yourself for the EXP bonus, and then grabbing Artraxia, so you could still scale up your hull. But, you gained XP faster for it. I didn't manage to get it fully working, but I feel like it's something that could work. Because getting double XP at, like, what, level 13 could be really good if you can survive. Oh boy. Honestly, I feel like these little gyro gunners pose the highest threat to my run right now. Because I'm pretty much two-shotting most bosses. Still no rerolls. I think I'm gonna just start spending a few upgrades here. Ooh. Ooh. I wish Last Stand let your HP and shield recover over time instead of permanently gimping you. Yeah, it is pretty painful. I love Quantum Decoherence, but Ricochet on this run? Hell yeah. I'll take a Grandeur. I'm faster than I'm used to being anyway. I will take Stabilization. I have the ability to gain Discharge unlocked, but I haven't seen it, which is real annoying. Splinter is interesting with the projectile ricochet, but I don't want the lower rate of fire right now. I'll grab Spontaneous Generation. I'll definitely grab Power Reserves. Kinetic Boost is alright, but I don't really want to open up another mod tree right now. I'm tempted to take focus fire just so I never have to see it again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, actually. Double tap's pretty nice. Getting skirmish for the ability to get blitz would be incredible. And we still haven't seen the ability to gain discharge, which is real annoying. I guess I'll take strafe. Extra movement ain't bad. That ricochet's great. And I'm already ready to upgrade again, apparently. What the heck is strafing strikes gonna do in this run? I'm tempted to take it just because I don't care about this run anymore, but I also don't have homing shots, which is gonna make that impossible for me to use. I think I just gotta grab Terminate. Thank you, Blink iframe. I'm pretty sure I would have died there if it wasn't for that. I suppose I should just let my shield deal with these landmines. Gotta love doing a casual 40,000 to a single landmine. Things are starting to get pretty sketchy up in here. Need to actually remember to use my strafe. Alright, barrage. What would this even do? Other than downgrade my projectile. Okay, I don't think I want that. Reroll. Still no option for the freaking better shields. I guess I'll take heavy caliber, just because it's funny. Big number funny! Uh-oh. 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 Don't panic. Panic over adjusting is how you die. Or one of the many ways for you to die. The reverse knockback is really being goofy to me right now. Barrage would kill you with any matter rounds, you know? Good point. You know, for once I'm not mad about the singularity stealing my XP. No, now I am. That was a big cargo train too. I probably can't one-shot the big version's barrier, so I'm not gonna whoa. That was a number. And it was big, and it was funny. What's my largest damage number even done right now? 43,000 in a single shot. Okay. I might actually make it onto my leaderboard with this one. With Research Body and Artraxia, you can steal XP out of the Singularity if you're close enough. It's kind of comical. That's great. Honestly, I'm just going to take the shield durability here. I'm hurting a bit. What even? Why? That was spooky. But I just killed them both at once with a ricochet shot. That's amazing. That may be the fastest I've ever killed either of those bosses. I know I've insta-killed the Warmonger before, but I've insta-killed Glacius too, because he's a multi-segmented enemy. It makes him super vulnerable to a lot of stuff. But killing them both at the same time like that, now that's something. Oh boy. No! If I actually remembered I had Strafe, I might have been able to get out of that. But that was a pretty good run nonetheless. And I don't think I made it onto my board. Nope, I did not. Let's see. I need to check something real quick, but then we are swapping to the next game. Alrighty. We are going to be swapping to Synthetik Ultimate Legion Rising, whatever you remember the game being called, because it's name swapped like 4 times. Alrighty, let me get that launched up in the background, and we might have a co-op partner joining us for today. Do you see me in voice chat? Or... Huh. Curious, have you tried Brotato yet? I actually have Brotato. I ended up just getting frustrated at dying so much because I'm bad. The enemies just feel like they do too much damage on higher difficulties, and I don't like lowering difficulty in games. I love the concept, though. The developer that makes it has made some other wild stuff, too. But Brotato's the only product of his that I own. Not sure if we have somebody joining us just yet, but I'll jump into a run. Windows, please go away. Hello? Alrighty, here we go. What class? We could play Funny Gambler Man. As a matter of fact, I think I will play Funny Gambler Man. I'm kind of rusty at this game. I got pretty good at it at one point. Gotta remember, I have incredibly low HP and shields with this class. And since we're the engineer, we're going to be taking pretty much every cursed chest and blood donation we can get. Or while taking the cursed chests and leaving the blood donations, I suppose. I always forget about Engineer's weird regeneration. Gets ammo printing. And let's try not to shoot my own drones. And I'm gonna put my turret there because I hate basketballs. Alright, so far the first floor's gone pretty well. There's our weapon crate. Really, we don't care too much about weapons here with the engineer. But, you know, it's nice. Especially since the Medic FMG is going to be giving us some passive regeneration whenever anything dies on the map. Kind of nice having a little SMG too. And another weapon immediately. KSG. I don't know how much I care about it, especially when I don't have Dragon's Breath shells. Oh boy. I suppose we do care about, like, a grenade launcher or something when we find it, because low ammo weapons are pretty nice to have the ammo regen. And we are not going to be upgrading our weapons this run, unless we get, like, a red weapon or something. But this is a kind of deeper than it appears game. It's kind of advanced in some ways, so if anything confuses you at all, feel free to ask questions. I played this way too much, so I know most of the stuff. Let's see. Ricochets deal more damage, all bullets can ricochet more, upgrading items and shops as well as upgrade stations cost less. Immune to slowing effect. Ooh. Aeon Fed and Mail is very good. I think I'm gonna go for Aeon Fed. Just because cheaper shops sounds fun. We're the engineer, so we want to be able to buy as much as possible. Pretty much the goal is just to be able to scrap any chest items we find and then turn them into good items via shops. Not gonna play the DMCA jukebox. And I'm not seeing any bolts or any pickups really, so we're just gonna move on. Oh, always high alert. You know, high alert may have been a bad idea. High alert was definitely a bad idea. I am going to die. Ah. Yep. I don't know what I could have done there. But we're playing the gambler and we didn't get lucky, so we keep on going. Wonderful way to start the run with a full mag drop. This character is very weird because essentially your goal is to turn the game into an RTS. Just gotta actually stagger the cooldowns of my drones so that if they die at the same time, I'm not completely boned. And also, I'm using a passive effect that grants me perks the more I use my items, so just make sure nothing's off cooldown. Lever action shotgun. And I always forget just how large the range in the basketballs are. Like, I have 100 hours in this game. How is that one enemy still bullying me? This is a lever action, but it only holds one shot. It might as well just be a breach loader at that point, my guy. It's nice and punchy, but I'm also not going to benefit from my class's native ammo regen. At least I got a perk that makes it better at reloading. Okay. Just want to do a quick sweep at the bottom of the level to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because one arena chest ain't great. Looks like I didn't miss much. Unless there's something right at the beginning, but I'm not running all the way back there. Time is terror level, and terror level is pain. So many stats. I love it when a roguelike just lets me look at everything that's going on. I don't know what's reduced my max health. You know, I should actually be using my drones. Engineer level up. I don't think that matters. Alright, body upgrade. We love to see it. Hopefully we get the option for luck. We did not. I'll take the max health, though. Oh, we got lucky, though. Nice. Max health and dodge chance. I'll take it. I need to remember that my drones do friendly fire damage. Probably gonna end up remembering the hard way. Weapon crate, let's see what we get. Tokyo. Better headshot damage, worse fire rate, and mag size. It's a pretty decent semi-auto rifle with a chance to fire a rubber grenade, which deals high stun. Okay, that fire rate penalty is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Gear up. 320 credits. I have plenty of credits. I'm not going to use the upgrade. The engineer gets more passives the more items he scraps. Alright, I think this level's clear, so we're gonna go to the next sector and do the exact same thing that we did last time and probably die from it. Hey, fun, how's it going? Welcome on in. Let's spend all of our money on upgrading our turret. We want to get the cooldown as low as possible. Oh no. All of my drones died. I am indeed gonna die the same way I did last time. Or maybe I'll manage to pull it off. Who knows yet? Alright, our initial zone is clear, and let me give you a shout out real quick, Mr. Fun. Most of the people here probably already know ya, but hey, might as well. Mr. Fun's an awesome streamer. He does a lot of community server related stuff and generally makes pretty good content. He's a lot more consistent with me as well, so that's a plus. Y'all should definitely check him out.
Rock and stone!
Rock and stone, brother. There's another mortar. Let's see. Body upgrades, very nice. You know what? More dodge chance. Screw it. What chance do we have to dodge right now? 21%. Last playing War Tales. I've been mainly lurking for that series, but how is it if you're still there? Alrighty. Gotta remember to spawn in my drones. I keep on forgetting them when they're like the main thing I need to remember in this class. The good gunplay keeps on distracting me. I'll let my shield regen here. Alright, we are going to immediately scrap that upgrade kit and get a heatsink in return. We are immediately going to scrap that heatsink for more money. And we're going to remember to spawn in our drones. Scrapping items grants stacking passive bonuses. Eventually, at certain milestones, it gives bigger bonuses too. It also makes my drone that's following me directly do more for a short period of time. Turret's doing its job. I'm surprised it was still alive up here. An item chest, finally. Orb of Iron's pretty alright. Not a bad item at all. The first time I shoot, or well, when I shoot, has a chance to shoot a heavy iron orb, which stuns and bounces around a few times. And then it has, let's see, losing plating instantly refreshes the orb. But how long is the cooldown on that? Has a 5% chance to trigger, alright. So just let my ammo regen while we work and go into the next level. Warning. What warning is it this time? Medic squad detected. Fun. Medic squads hurt when I don't have a direct way to properly assault enemies. This class is very weak at rushing in. Or, well, really combat at all. And I'm the engineer. I solve problems, not philosophical, what the hell? Philosophical problems like what is beauty or love. I solve practical problems. I'm very happy to get the Eraser DMR, which is just a really nice laser weapon. Oh boy. Okay, the medics have soft point bullets, good to know. Get out of there, fall back to my turrets, and immediately kill one of them. Okay, got the frontline medic. Let us scrap the upgrade kit. Upgrade kits are normally used to gain a huge variety of upgrades for your weapon, but you know, scrapping items give me bonuses. Bonuses to my summons, more specifically. And more items in return. Pressurized Impaler, Brent Anti-Air, Spaz 12, Kaida Nail Gun. I do not care about any of those. And apparently we got another gun from that crate. Let's see what it is. The Siege Human RPG 7. Interesting. Wait, I have an RPG with 2 rounds in a clip? What? That makes sense. Totally. You know the thing that all RPGs have, which is 2 rounds in their clip. Gotta love it when the random weapon mod system or modifier system just absolutely does dumb things like that. Oh hey, having 2 rounds in the clip lets me benefit it from my ammo regen, so that's nice. Okay, that was just the DMCA jukebox, and we are gonna do this quest before we move out. Our terror level is not very high because that headhunter's shooting very slowly. Terror level builds up over time when you get multi-kills and by doing certain actions. And it essentially increases everything for the enemy, from their reaction time to their fire rate. You name it, it gets increased. I think the raw health bonus from terror level actually only applies to bosses, though. I'm not 100% sure. First boss. Experiment. 57. Detecting intruder in level 1+ area. Starting damage control. Oh, we are doing very good, holy cow. Turret's crazy. It's amazing how effective a turret is when you can keep the enemy in one relative area. Their damage taken increases? No, that does not. They gain more armor plating and armor, though. A5C test version. Okay. The hotter this gun gets, the more powerful it gets. I'm not a huge fan of the RPG-7, so I'm gonna... Fangs of Mortigan. Takes bites out of an enemy on hit, replenishing a random amount of health, increasing maximum health, and causing bleed. You can hop into the voice chat if you want, Liam. I can always just end this run if you want to hop on for some co-op. Already am. Oh, did I forget to set the settings properly again?
Been in the voice chat for like the past half hour.
I have not noticed. I don't get the notification when I've enabled streamer mode anyway. Oh, that's interesting. The fangs can trigger on my drone hits.
That's fine anyway. I was able to actually clear my voice so I wasn't sounding like I just woke up.
Nice.
Because I totally didn't just wake up in like 4 hour nap.
Well, I can kill myself if you're ready to do a co-op run.
Now you can continue doing that run until you actually die.
Alrighty. I accidentally just orbital strike my drone. That was great.
Oh, I'm watching the stream. I have the stream muted, but I'm listening to what you're saying. It's like so delayed.
Yeah. Stream's like 3 to 5 seconds delayed. Especially depending on where the viewer is and how good my Wi-Fi is behaving.
I can see the future. I'm 4 years in the future.
The blood spatters from the Fangs of Mortigan proccing looks so odd. Oh boy! The game did not give me a warning for that. You thought Stinger jet gliders were bad. Team 6 Lynx Evo. This is a good balanced rifle. Ow, the railgun's still alive? I got a marksman rifle and a sniper, so I'm happy with my loadout. Well, not a marksman rifle and a sniper, assault rifle and sniper. There's a difficulty modifier called tactical mode, which makes everything faster and it removes shields, but gives much better loot. I want to try that sometime with, like, us trying to be properly tactical.
Yeah, just let me not be horrible at the game first.
Yeah, let you actually get used to it, maybe get a couple wins. Offering to the machine god? Nope, I'm going to curse my flesh and get money.
Wow.
I'm playing engineer, I don't care about my stats.
For engineer, you don't care about your physical body, you only care about what you make.
Yup. I'm turning this game into an RTS if it's the last thing this man does.
Oh my god.
Very happy I picked up the eraser before the A5C test version. That is such... It just rolls off the tongue, you know? Such a good gun name. Because normally it doesn't do great damage. But the passive burn effect's very nice. Oh, double credits or nothing. Let's go, I have max credits! And I just got the achievement, it's over 9,000.
I'm guessing you're not taking that gamble again.
It only lets you take it once. And that's the gambler class for you. Except 9 times out of 10 you just die miserably in the first 3 levels.
Now you see, I could never get this lucky. I would just...
I have done some fine-tuning with this class because there's some out-of-game progression that allows you to pretty much slightly increase the chances or decrease the chances for certain drops.
And I'm guessing you have it increased all the way.
No. You can't increase it above the certain thing. You just get 5 positives, 5 negatives for its increases to find.
And you increase it all the way.
You can't put multiple on the same item.
All the way that you can.
There is a Vulcan turret somewhere. Of course, it had the medic orb to help it. I just spent an upgrade kit. No. And I might die from poison now because I got distracted from spending an upgrade kit. Oh boy.
You actually die from poison in this game?
Die from poison? I have no clue. It's acid. That thing's terrifying, but hopefully burn damage can do its job. And it did. Watch me get killed by a single mortar now. This is a very big level.
I didn't even know there was a map.
Yeah, there is. Honestly, one thing that really hurts this game, which is one of the few downsides, is the level design ain't great. Like, look at where the start and exit teleporters are put compared to the map. It's so dumb.
But you can just go to the exit, or do you have to defeat all the enemies?
You can just go to the exit, but you lose pretty much all of your value. And it's kind of risky because hitting the exit makes everything on the immediate level angry at you. But it charges fast enough for it not to matter. Oh, fun! They had a guard and an alarm post right away. Just gonna keep buffing my sentry turret. Alright, the spider deployment truck is gone. I would have hit the alarm anyway, but I was hoping to be able to hit it on my own terms. Oh, hey, I got 2 floaty drones now. 2 drones that'll just passively follow me around. Get it after scrapping like 20 items or something. Now I can somewhat hold my own in combat. But also I don't care. Just gonna let my drones do it. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? I'm too poor to buy an upgrade.
How did you go from having a max amount of money to not being able to afford?
Spam upgrading my turret.
Oh my god.
Now it only has a 15-second cooldown as opposed to like a minute and a half.
Okay.
Offer random item, receive random item. Well, you know, we're gonna do this fun little trick called dropping every item you care about and then accepting the deal. Rigging the hand. Ooh, lives in a pineapple and is coming for you. A shielded decoy, okay. Not awful. But you know, we can just scrap it and get Twin Link. I forgot I converted this weapon to semi. I'll accept the quest, sure. Find the headhunters before they escape.
Isn't the headhunter's job to kill you?
I don't know. Apparently not. I will gladly take a luck upgrade. I've gotten a pretty good amount of body upgrades this run.
What to find body upgrade?
Yellow upgrade chests, the things that add core stats to you. The Twin Link's cool, but recycling items is cooler. Second boss, the Raptor. Type E. It's telling y'all to type E in the chat, apparently. I don't know. I hate this guy as engineer because of his obnoxious dash cooldown. Ah, got taken out by the fusion Gatling.
Your turrets were gonna kill him.
That's what I was hoping for. I don't. I've managed to make it to the final boss a ton of times with Engineer, but I haven't managed to beat the game with him just because his mobility is so bad. Let's see. I'm going to host a lobby, and I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I will return in a moment. And it looks like it didn't properly host the lobby because it was trying to host it in the EU for some reason.
Yep, I was about to say your lobby didn't exist. Tried to connect to it and it said you left.
Yeah, it defaults my server region to the EU for some reason. Alright, it should be open under the US servers now.
And the only server I saw was a server called Piston Bar.
Let's see. Let's remember to take the Be Right There screen off. Snipers. The top slot is shared between both of us, so do you want evasive maneuvers or perfection shared?
Either choice, I don't even care.
Let's see. Okay, I got the things I want. I am ready when you are.
When we were loading it said you had 6,666 health.
Nice, nice. Of course, they give us a bunch of enemies that can't be headshot right off the bat. There's a gun down here if you want it. No, why'd you alert them? I was about to snipe one of them. Oh no. Let's see. Any more patrols? Huh. Very weird area. Send you important DM, please read ASAP. Will do. Alrighty, I will take care of it. Thank you very much for alerting me.
Your Be Right Back screen's still up.
Yeah, I just had to put it up. I gotta ban someone.
I didn't even notice the be right back screen come off.
Alrighty, they have been removed. Thank you very much for alerting me, Thun.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah, I literally can't control where we go.
If anybody in here is in the Discord server, if anybody tries to DM advertise to you, let me know. That is on our rules and part of the Discord's terms of service that you are not supposed to DM advertise. So I will ban them and report them immediately. Or, well, you need to report them. I can ban them. I don't know. That's a lot of guys.
How did they all find where I was?
Oh, I found the stupid mortar turret. Me and Vada had a guy who just joined your server try to add us as friends. He's only been in your server for over an hour now. Yup. It's mainly because I advertise my streams on Twitter. Oh, I got tank shot. People there are trying to prey on small streamers, essentially. Well, enjoy the headhunters.
Yeah, they instantly destroyed my,
Yeah, the Sethup Sentry suitcase doesn't have much health, but it does really good damage. I just use it as a distraction. I banned a few VOD streams and had several now, yeah.
I was trying to dash while I was in the map.
Oh, hell yeah. I get the Nemesis prototype for a limited amount of time, the best sniper rifle in the game.
I got a mystery module. And I get another mystery package. Special elite.
This gun's gonna disappear in 70 seconds.
So wait, the guns that you get from that are not permanent?
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
What killed me?
You stepped in front of me, and the bullets from this gun ricochet 5 times.
Oh. I was wondering what insta killed me.
Yeah, I friendly fired you for 1,900 damage.
Oh my god.
It might have been a crit too.
What?
Oh god.
Did you hit me again? Did you hit me again?
No, my gun fell out of my hand and then exploded.
You've almost killed me twice.
Friendly fire, my beloved. This class is actually great with a shotgun when the laser pointer's off cooldown. Oh no. Very, very good third floor.
I haven't died once to enemies. Or, no, I have. I died once to enemies. But I've died twice in total.
I'm out. You know, I think one of us needs to be able to play aggressively with how the aggro system works in this.
Yeah, strafing does not work very well.
I mean, it works pretty fantastically, but not when they're already shooting at you. Oh yeah, that's right. We have like 3 teams of headhunters here. I flashbanged you! I mean, I get it, you're a turret, but still. That guy keeps on penetrating through this wall, but I keep on dodging it. Thank you. Yeah, you can take that, that's fair.
Pressed 1 like 3 times. Oh, wait, why'd you aim at me?
No clue that I was there and a turret was there. I might have placed my turret inside the wall though, which is real weird.
You shot it and then it turned towards me immediately.
The isometric camera view be really screwing with me here. Let's get out of here before headhunters spawn for you.
You literally teleported the second I spawned in.
It also reses you at the end of the stage, so it might have been that. Oh, look, I can change the color of my laser.
Wait, what?
I put a laser attachment on my gun, and we have the right-click item. We got lots of ball boys inbound.
Well, that turret actually works pretty well.
Yeah, I think you can get a shielded decoy with this class, but why would you? That's a lot of things. Oh, they have elite fusion snipers. Huh?
Not right.
Who escaped? Oh, one of the...
What? What do you call you?
The android is what he said. Oh, nice. You got the AEK. That's a nice gun. Fusion snipers freaking suck. Hopefully that didn't flash you. You want to know the crazy thing? This game was originally going to be a bolt-action rifle simulator. That's my starting gun. Bro, why do you get so many drones? Why is he a special snowflake? Ah! Don't hover your mouse directly on top of the flashbang. What's this blue terminal? Weapon upgrade. I don't need that right now. Boss fight. Did I? No. No, I couldn't have. Please don't tell me that my rifle shot penetrated through the boss and hit you. Seems like he had to go AFK for a moment, so hopefully it's that.
Oh no, it wasn't AFK. My mic was just muted for some reason.
Ah.
But yeah, I've died more times to you than friendly fire. Or no, I've died more times to you than enemies.
That makes sense with the guns I've been getting.
You're like a driller from Deep Rock. Or is the driller the one with the C4?
Driller's the one with C4.
Am I not gonna be able to respawn until the next
I don't think it lets you respawn until I get to the next room.
Oh.
Raider's scrap cannon. What? I don't like that. It's a shotgun I can charge up to load more shells into a single shot.
Just imagine the damage of those though.
Probably not great because it has too much spread to actually be useful, and that's on a class with a reduced spread. Oh, that's a great entrance. Oh, that's a great entrance. Oh no. Oh no.
I gotta go start the fire. I don't know if I'll be back.
Alright. See ya. Must keep him alive. I'm trying to keep myself alive. Come on, come towards me. There's a bunch of landmines there for you. Ah! We're dead. Yep. RIP. Whoops. Alrighty, let's see. I gained a bunch of XP from my sniper. Well, actually not that much in the long run of things. Hitting 2 targets with 1 shot immediately reloads my drone. Interesting. Let's see who's live. I'm thinking of raiding. The stream's been going on for about as long as I like to anyway. I'm gonna send y'all's over to... let's see. I'm gonna send y'all over to Bomb James. He's doing Noidia currently, which fits with the roguelike theme of this stream. Thanks a ton for stopping by, everybody. I hope you have a great time over at James's stream. And we'll see whether I stream or not tomorrow. I honestly don't know myself yet. Have a great time, everybody.